Hold
a dollar,
for a corn
just
pop?
the
Maybe
dollar,
that's right. Maybe that's
just
right.
a flat dollar. I think that's cool.
I haven't bought corn in a long time.
I mean, but then again, I don't know. I feel like for like something like apples, that'd be a ripoff though.
One apple for $1 is definitely a ripoff.
that's
definitely a ripoff. That's like even dude, at airports they do it like $4
No,
for an apple.
I'm like, bro, I saw like one for like $4 or $5. I'm like for a banana.
It's also a bad trash banana.
You're right. It's like I feel like if you're gonna do that, just buy something processed.
Yeah. Might as well. Just get some
Right,
chips.
like the one time I advocate for some process. So we got Fox Marth, the classic.
I like the opening from BY15 as well. Just like wave dash in, forward smash.
Dude, I really wish there was a stat. Obviously, it's like impossible to know on Smash, like with Star GG and just like Big House. But you'd have to ask everybody who they played. But I want to know the most common matchup in majors.
Oh.
Do you think it's this one?
I think it might be Fox Falco.
You think it's still? See, that's the thing. I don't. Okay, on net play, I do.
Sure.
On in person, I don't know, man.
That's a tough one.
I really don't know. Fox players are way more common in tournament than they are on the ring.
Yeah, they're
Falcos just don't.
They're so.
Don't
Falcos
go to
don't. The net play Falcos just stay.
And half the net play Falcos are people who don't main Falco.
That's true.
But I think it might be this one.
This matchup.
This might be the most common matchup. I could be wrong. It could be Fox Falco. I mean, there are a lot of Falcos still, but
it is probably pretty close.
I think it's probably this one, bro. Because this happens all the time, I feel like.
Yeah.
At every level. Low level, high level, whatever.
What do you think is the big difference between this matchup at lower level and higher level?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, execution.
Right?
Obviously. But, like, I guess aside from that, just like, I think the edge guards are worse at low level.
Yeah, I think execution is what I'm thinking too, because a lot of it is just them kind of flubbing in each other's faces, and then the other not actually punishing the flubs either, right?
At this level in particular, I feel like these players are good and they have a lot of good ideas, but it's just like they just haven't, like their minds haven't caught up with their hands yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I do agree with that. Ooh,
like look at this. Like,
wait a minute.
Ooh. See the edge guard. That's what I'm talking about. Like that, I think that's the biggest difference. But see, he did everything pretty much good.
I think so, yeah. That combo was like one of the strongest ones we've seen so far. But you're right, the ideas are there.
Right? I think these players, they both look pretty sound. I definitely could lose one of them.
Right? That's the thing in Melee nowadays, man. You just play someone in tournament that you have no idea who they are.
The floor is so crazy. I think the one thing that saves us is like experience, for sure, right? Like that, when I beat someone good, I just think that carried me. But like the knowledge and just the execution, I'm like, yo, I'm like just worse at all those things.
No, I think you can still good player people for sure, but just at like a different level, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And like the floor is just so high now. It's kind of like, you know, I mean, I obviously watch a lot of basketball, less basketball references, but like in basketball, you just see how like defense is harder to play because everyone's so good offensively.
Right.
I was watching this podcast of JJ Redick, shout out JJ Redick, and he was saying how like when he had trainers to help him with his shot, that didn't start for him until he was like almost done with college and in the pros. And he's saying now he lives near this kid who's 13 who has that, and he's just tripping out on how like they have trainers that like mad young now. So like by the time they're 18, they already can shoot like KD. You know what I mean? As opposed to like back then, you had to be pro to even get that.
Right.
And that's kind of what reminds me of just like Melee. Like, you know, like to learn how to do all these like a bunch of different tech, you had to know people and you had to just go to tournaments enough to be exposed to it.
Right.
But now with everything being streamed and then everything being on Slippy, you can learn like the most craziest of techniques and just, you know, neutral and just all that stuff without ever having to even know anyone in the community.
You don't have to leave your house the way it is right now. I think just the improvement, you know, and I think it's very true.
Right.
Just like if you look back at like the way you and I maybe came up, we didn't have
so different.
Yeah, it was so different.
Yeah,
man.
you had to go to tournaments to get good. It wasn't about like because you wanted to even. If you wanted to get better, you had to go to tournaments.
No, there's no option. Yeah,
like,
maybe you go to a Smash Fest, maybe someone's doing something like that, but it's definitely just tournaments.
Right. And whereas now, I don't know if you. I used to think that for a long time, but lately, Vish, I don't know if you need to go to a tournament to get better.
You think so?
I mean, dude, like, I feel like
I might disagree with that. I think there's like so much.
Okay.
There's like the tournament mentality. I think is
okay.
hard to like
Hear me out. To be the best, I think you need to go to tournaments.
That's fair.
But if we're talking top 100, even top 50,
okay.
I don't know, man. I think you could net play it. I really do.
Okay, that's a fair argument. I could see that happening. I think someone could
But
definitely.
yeah, to be the best, I agree. I think you have to. That's the only way you can prove it.
Okay, that's some guy. one guy on Slippy hasn't gone to a single tournament. I am definitely. I'm definitely the best. Definitely the best.
Oh, okay. I know we haven't talked about much about the match, but you know, all things aside, Treecko looking kind of nice. This percent to me, fighting Fox is so annoying. I think he's better. Oh, that was godlike.
That was so good.
Oh, he lived. I think this percent, Fox is like low-key his best.
This really, really high percent. Yeah.
For multiple reasons. One, he's harder to hit because he flies out more. And then the Foxes are just more attentive because they're at high percent. They don't want to die.
Yeah, they play a lot more tight, right? They don't. Both players are kind of privy to, I know you're going to go for like a KO move, right? So I'm going to be avoiding those at all costs.
Right.
Yeah, they just play a lot more defensive.
Yeah, so it just makes it so hard. Oh, okay. Grab, okay. Oh, don't full hop up there. No. Oh, okay, maybe not. I'll lie.
Punish the missed tech.
I just think at 100%, that is so dangerous. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, the extra side B. I think that was. I think that was a flop.
Yeah, a little bit much. Okay, Corn trying to. Okay, force smash. No. Ooh, nice spot. A B. Okay.
Man, that
full
no. Space side B. That's not going to KO either.
Oh, turn around, please. Thank you. Forward smash. Oh, no.
I think that's a little bit of like hesitation or just like nerves going up, right? Because that's an edge guard that I think BY15 would get.
I think one thing, too, that helped me a lot with learning how to edge guard in general, especially versus Fox and Falco, when they're off stage, right, and you don't really know where they're going to go, react to where they jump. And then you hit that part.
You try to cover the jump as opposed to
yeah, because like you don't know if they're gonna up B or side B sometimes, but if you cover like, hey, they're gonna jump backwards, so I'm gonna put a hitbox here. You know, you can either force them to they'll side B into it, or they up B, and you have more time to like prepare yourself for it.
And if you catch the jump, more often than not, they're just KO.
They're just dead.
Dead.
They're
So like
just dead.
The risk reward is pretty nice.
Oh,
there.
wait a minute. Oh,
Marth come back.
Ooh,
good DI.
Yo, that was insane. Yeah,
really good DI.
Oh, no, not there. Oh, no, the Fox. He's going to side B. Oh, no.
What? Nothing. That was the second time.
Oh, man. See, that's what I mean at this level is like the edge guarding, bro.
I do feel you.
You know, like
the slight hesitation.
Fedora's going to kill right there. Zane's going to kill right there. That's tough. Good stuff to Treecko, though, but a lot of flows on both parts.
I think the setup was there too because the Marth was doing like the run off and then back air so that you turn around, right?
Yeah.
And then you can get a different edge guard from that way, like with the drift off the jump. But then just went back to stage and then didn't even throw like a forward smash or a down tilt or nothing.
Right.
I think that was nerves more than anything else. If I had to guess.
Yeah.
But
it could be nerves too. And I think too the biggest difference at this level, right, is like they're not used to being up there, and I think that plays a role. Where it's like, somebody like Mango, that's home.
Yeah, even Mango talks about it, right? If you look at his interviews, it's always about how he feels confident going into like game 5s, game 10s, because he's got the experience. So
right.
That matters a lot.
Yeah, that matters a lot, especially when you're used to playing net play, or even a tournament you're used to being like in some like ballroom college place, but when you're in this like big ass convention center and you're just like
everyone's watching.
The whole venue sees it. I think it's like hard for people to watch sometimes or to play in that setting.
There's just so much more on your mind, I think, right? And I think there's only so much mental like capacity you have at any point.
Right.
And so if your mind is diverted to something like that, it's not good. For a
tough,
game like Melee, it's not good. Even a little bit.
It's tough. Okay. So again, we're going to another break. But y'all don't go nowhere or go somewhere, but come back because we'll be right back. Stay tuned.